Hey, this is Scott Neal with Scott Neal Real Estate, and today we're going to be discussing how I got into real estate. And the reason is because I get a lot of people asking me what it's like to be a real estate agent. Do you have any openings at your company? But before we get into that story, I just wanted to remind you of a couple of links here on our website. If you're a home buyer and you want to start searching for homes available in Dallas-Fort Worth, just click on the Search All Homes Now tab here on our blog. And if you're a home seller, you've been thinking about putting your home on the market and making a move, want to see what your home is worth to see if it's the right thing to do, just click on the Get a Free Home Evaluation tab on our website, and we'll be right back to talk about that story. Okay, so every couple of weeks or so, I get some people asking me about, whether it's a good thing for them to make a move into a career in real estate. And that really depends on a couple of different things, but I'm a firm believer that, if you have dedicated to the business and you have a good work ethic and you just genuinely care about helping people, real estate can be a great career for you. But I just wanted to tell you how I kind of got into real estate. Back in 2007, I had a friend that I knew that was a real estate agent in 2006. And he came up to me one day and he said, Scott, man, I just had a great year. 2006 was his first year. You're a pretty cool guy. You got a great personality. You'd probably do really well in real estate. You'd probably make a great real estate agent. I said, man, okay, sounds like a good idea. I guess I'll look into it. I was pretty young, pretty naive at the time. I was about 25 or 26 years old. And if you recall, back in summer of 2007, that's when the big subprime meltdown happened. And the financial markets just came to a screeching halt. And it was a couple of months after that when I finally decided to get my real estate license. Again, I was young and naive and didn't really understand, what was going on in the global market. So I just kind of, went in with blinders on and just started selling houses. My first year, I sold about 12 houses. That was in February of 2008 was when I sold my first house. And by that time, the market had already started to crash. Subprime financing was a thing of the past. 40% of the buyers dropped out of the market seemingly overnight. 30% of realtors nationwide got out of the business. And I didn't know any better, so I just started helping people buy and sell houses. February 2008, that was my first home sale. And that year, I sold probably about 7 or 8 houses, and I helped maybe 5 or 6 different people get leases. The year after that, I went out on my own. I joined a RE/MAX franchise in Garland at Firewheel Town Center. And that year, I probably sold about 8 or 9 houses and probably helped another 3 or 4 or 5 people do a lease that year. Now, here's what happened. Right before Thanksgiving of 2009, I sold like 5 houses. It was the most business I'd ever done up to that point. Had a really great month or two right there. And so I just decided I'm going to take the rest of the year off and get back to business after the first of the year. Well, that was probably the number one biggest mistake that I made in my business, because it was about another 6 months before I finally sold a house again. I got very frustrated. Again, this is middle of 2010. The market is really stalling out. Prices had come down. Days on market had gone up. There were not too many buyers out there. It was a severe buyer's market. We had an oversupply of homes. And I just got really frustrated. And I remember putting my head in my hands at the office that I was at and just thought, man, there's got to be a better way to do this. I kept seeing a couple of names over and over again of just people that you would recognize, names that you would recognize, and say, man, how come these people can sell homes on a regular basis and I can't? And I just decided that there was a good way to do this. So I became very focused and very dedicated to my business. And I hired a coach and I started networking with top agents across the country. And for the next 6 months, the second half of 2010, I sold 19 homes. The year after that, 2011, the bottom of the real estate crash, I sold 38 houses. The year after that, I sold 45 houses. And every year since then, I've been selling about 40 to 45 houses. And the reason why I've been able to do that is not because I'm lucky, not because I'm the smartest guy around, but because I just had a plan. and I became a student of real estate. And so if you've been thinking about getting into real estate, I can teach you what I've learned over these last 8 years that I've been in business. I can teach you what to do, what not to do, what to spend your money on, what not to spend your money on, how to help people the absolute best way. If you know somebody that's been thinking of getting into real estate, I would love to talk to them. If you've been thinking about getting into real estate as a career, I would love to talk to you and see if you would be a good fit with our company. If not, maybe I can at least give you some pointers on what to do and where to go. So I would appreciate it if you would send anybody my way, or if you're just curious to know what it's like and how we've been able to develop the systems to help people win, I would love to talk to you. Again, thank you to all of our past clients for your business. Thank you for your referrals, and we look forward to helping you again soon. And if there's anything that we can do for you, just give us a call, 214-295-5060. Send us an email at info@scottnealrealestate.com, or start your home search today at mydallashomefinder.com, and we look forward to serving you soon. Thanks. Have a great day.